Guys, this is going to be an update video for the Booktubeathon, but really it's going to be like a reworking of my TBR because what happened was I completely forgot that this was the week that my grandmother was actually physically moving house. We've been helping her prepare to move house for like 6 months, and this week was the week that she was actually leaving the house. And I completely forgot about that, 100% spaced. So I thought that I was going to have all this time to read at home, and it turned out that obviously I wanted to help her. So then when I found out that this was the week she was moving, I was like, oh, okay, we'll drop everything and go help her. And then now we are on like a little mini vacation because she didn't really want to go to her new place yet, so we are on vacation for a while. So because of that, I had to reorganize my TBR a little bit, because the thing was I kind of packed in a hurry and I forgot the book of short stories that I have out from the library right now, Rags and Bones, and that was going to cover 3 of my challenges, so I kind of have to make up for that a little bit. And also, my mother currently has my computer cord because her computer cord got chewed up by the dog, so we are currently sharing a computer cord, and because of that, I do not currently have it with me, and I used my computer a little bit last night, so the battery is not at its fullest. And that is how I've been listening to Mansfield Park and Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, so unfortunately I will have to put those 2 books on pause until, both literally and figuratively, until my mother comes down, which will probably be like either later tonight or tomorrow morning. So I didn't want to just read nothing. So, in place of the book of short stories, the book of short stories was going to cover the read a book without putting it down challenge, the read a book by an author with your first letter of your last name, and the, oh gosh, what was the other one? Oh, the most recent haul, read a book from your most recent haul challenge, and 2 of the challenges that this is going to make up for are read a book with blue, because actually I had a different one, but that was kind of a stretch that was blue. So this is going to be read a book with blue, and also read a book without putting it down. This, I feel like this is a little bit cheating because it's my Kindle. I mean, it's my tablet, but I'm gonna read this whole thing without putting this down, so I figure that's okay. And this is 66 pages, and it is, I forgot to say what it is. It's Nothing O'Clock by Neil Gaiman, which is his short story about the 11th Doctor. And I haven't read this yet, so I'm excited about that. So that's going to cover those 2 challenges, and then unfortunately the read a book by an author with the same letter of the last name challenge, I don't think I can do correctly, because none of the physical books that I have with me have that, have the M for a last name. So instead, I'm going to cheat slightly, and I'm going to use the first name rather than the last name. So I'm going to try to start Shades of Milk and Honey by Mary Robinette Kowal, and I don't think I will be able to finish it during the readathon, but I definitely want to start it, and that'll be good that I'll start it, because I have wanted to read it for quite a while, and I felt guilty about not getting around to it, so I do want to go ahead and read that on here. So yes, that will be that challenge, but it'll be like a warped version of that challenge. And then I started another book that I'm going to use as my book I've wanted to read for a long time, or for a while, challenge, and that is Ross Poldark by Winston Graham. And this can technically also count as the blue because of that, like the ocean. But anyway, I started this yesterday and I'm 34 pages in and I'm really enjoying it. It's interesting to see the differences between the book and the show. I feel like mostly what I read in the reviews before I started this is a lot of people said that there's a humor that's in the books that you don't really see in the show, because in this remake of the show, unlike the 1970s one still had the humor that the books do, but the newer one is much more serious and kind of takes out a lot of the humor, and I really love the remake, so I don't know how I'll feel about reading the books with the humor in it, because I don't know, that might take away from the emotional part of it for me, but we'll see. So far, I'm really thoroughly enjoying it, and yeah, I'm just very excited to read this, and I have a bunch of other things here to read, but like I said, I don't think I'll be able to finish Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell and Mansfield Park, as well as these others that I've just added, so I think my aim is going to be to finish, like obviously read Nothing O'Clock, and maybe definitely finish Shades of Milk and Honey and Mansfield Park. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to finish Shades of Milk and Honey, but I do want to try because it seems like it would be a pretty quick read. And then I want to continue on with this, and then I'll probably end up listening to Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell again more next week. But I really do want to go ahead and read that in its entirety, because I have had the DVR show or the show DVR'd for quite a while now, and I just really need to get around to it. But yeah, also, at this point, I don't think Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell is really going to cover any of the challenges anymore, because I've kind of made up for them in other books. So that will probably end up being next week and not really being a part of the readathon. Let me know how you guys are doing. I'm so sorry that I am just now starting to be able to actually genuinely read in this readathon, and I haven't really been vlogging because of that, although I don't really vlog myself reading in general, but I do think that it's really creative when people do get to do that. I've been watching the Book Jazz's vlogs, and she's so good at making vlogs. So yeah, I've really enjoyed her reading vlogs in this readathon. Yeah, so let me know how you guys are doing, and link any videos down below, and let me know what you think of my kind of reworking my TBR. Let me know what you think of these new books that I'm trying, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.